We tell small stories. Every day I feel more confident. My teacher says, don't learn only grammar. Don't try to be perfect. Just speak. Speak slowly. Speak simply. Speak every day. I remember his words. I speak even when I make mistakes. It is okay. I also make friends in the class. We practice together. We send messages in English. We share jokes. We laugh. Learning is fun. 1 month later, I go to a cafe. A woman from the UK is sitting near me. Her coffee spills. I help her. She says, "Thank you." I smile and say, "No problem." She says, "Are you from here?" I say, "Yes, I live nearby." We talk for 5 minutes. She says, "Your English is nice." I say, "Thank you, I'm learning." She says, "Good job. Keep going." That day, I feel very happy. I know I still have a lot to learn, but I also know that I can speak. I can understand. I can connect with people. Now I learn a little English every day. I read short stories. I listen to podcasts. I watch English cartoons. I speak to my classmates. I try to think in English. My English is not perfect, but I enjoy learning. I am not afraid to talk now. My first sentence gave me confidence. That one moment started everything. If you are learning English, speak your first sentence. Don't wait. Don't be shy. Just try. Start with one word, then two, then a sentence. You will improve. Use English every day. Speak with friends. Watch videos. Read stories. Learn like a child. Have fun. Make mistakes. Don't give up. English is not just a subject. English is a way to connect, a way to share your ideas, a way to open new doors. So remember this, your first sentence can change your life. Chapter 2. My first job in English. It is Thursday. Today is my first day at my new job. I feel a little nervous. I wake up early. I dress nicely. I go to the cafe. It is small, but it is very nice. Many people come in the morning. They want coffee, tea, and food. A woman opens the door. She is the manager. She smiles and says, "Good morning." I say, "Good morning." She says, "Are you Ronnie?" I say, "Yes, I am." She says, "Come in. I will show you the cafe." I follow her. She shows me the counter. She shows me the tables. She shows me the kitchen. She tells me, "You will take orders. You will bring food and drinks. You will clean the tables." I say, "Okay." She says, "Don't worry. I will help you." I feel better. Then I meet another worker. His name is Tom. He is from England. He is young. He is friendly. He says, "Welcome to the team." I say, "Thank you." He says, "If you need help, just ask." I say, "Okay, thank you." At first, everything is new. I don't understand all the words. I hear words like menu, order, tray, and receipt. I don't know what they mean, but I look and listen. I learn. A customer comes to me. She says, "Can I have a black coffee and a muffin?" I say, "Yes, of course." I go to the counter. I say the order to Tom. I bring the coffee and the muffin to the customer. I say, "Here you are." She says, "Thank you." I say, "You're welcome." I feel happy. I speak English. I help people. I learn new words. I hear the words again and again. This helps me remember them. I don't write them down. I just listen. I just use them. This is how I learn. After some time, I learn more words. I learn how to say, "Would you like sugar?" or "eat in" or "take away." I learn how to say, "Enjoy your meal" and "Have a nice day." These are small sentences, but they are useful. At the cafe, I speak to many people. I speak to customers. I speak to workers. I speak to my manager. I speak English all day. I make mistakes, but nobody laughs. They help me. They understand that I am learning. Every evening, I go home and I think about my day. I think about the words I heard. I think about the things I said. Sometimes I look at new words in a dictionary, but I don't study much. I just remember them because I use them. At school, I tell my teacher about my job. She says, "That is a great way to learn. You use English every day. You hear real English. You speak real English. This is very good. I feel proud." She tells the class, "You don't need to learn all the words from a book. You learn best when you use English in your life. Speak, listen, read, and write a little every day. This is the best method." In the next class, we talk about jobs. Every student talks about their job or what they want to do. We speak in pairs. Then we tell our stories to the whole class. I talk about the cafe. I say, "I like my job. I talk to people. I learn English." My classmates listen. They smile. They ask me questions. I answer them. I learn something important. When I speak English, I feel strong. I feel happy. I feel like I can do more. I want to learn more. I want to speak better. Now every day is a new lesson for me. At school, I learn with my teacher and classmates. At work, I learn with real people. I use new words. I try new sentences. I listen carefully. I speak slowly. I am not afraid. This is my way to learn English. I read, I speak, I listen, I work, I enjoy the process. I don't worry about mistakes. I just keep going. If you are learning English, try to use it every day. Speak with people. Listen to them. Read something small. Learn new words by using them. This is a good way. This is my way, and it works. Chapter 3. My first day. Speaking with confidence. The next day is Thursday. It is the day I start my new job at the cafe. I feel excited, but I also feel a little nervous. I want to speak well. I want people to understand me. I want to use good pronunciation. In the morning, I remember what my teacher said about pronunciation. I remember the shadowing technique. Before going to work, I take my phone. I search for an English video. I find a short interview. The speaker talks slowly and clearly. I listen, and I repeat. I speak after him. I try to say the words the same way he does. I look in the mirror. I watch how I move my mouth. I do this for 10 minutes. Then I feel ready to go. At the cafe, I say hello to my manager. She says, "Good morning, Ronnie." I say, "Good morning." She tells me I will work at the counter today. I must take orders from the customers. I say, "Okay, I will do my best." The first customer comes. She says, "Can I have a tea and a croissant, please?" I smile. I say, "Yes. 1 tea and 1 croissant." I say it clearly. I speak slowly. She understands me. I am happy. Later, I speak to more people. I try to say every word clearly. I use what I learned from shadowing. I think about my mouth. I think about the sounds. I don't speak fast. I take my time. Some words are hard, but I try again. One man says, "Your English is very good." I smile. I say, "Thank you. I am learning." That makes me feel proud. I feel more confident. I want to speak more. After work, I go home. I want to practice again. I take my phone. I play the same video. I do shadowing again. This time, I try to sound even closer to the speaker. I listen. I speak. I listen again. I copy the voice. Later, I find a short story online. It is about a girl and her dog. The story is easy. I understand all the words. I read it out loud. I record myself. I listen to my voice. I compare it with a native speaker who reads the same story. I hear the difference. I practice the hard words. I say them again and again. The next day at school, I tell my teacher about my shadowing practice. She says, "That is great. If you do this every day, your pronunciation will improve a lot." I say, "I will try." She smiles and says, "Good." In class, we practice pronunciation together. Our teacher plays short sentences. We listen. We repeat. We do it again and again. Some students laugh. It is fun, but we are learning. Then we speak in pairs. We ask each other questions. We answer with full sentences. We focus on clear pronunciation. We help each other. We laugh when we say something wrong, but we try again. My partner is from Brazil. He speaks well. I ask, "How do you practice speaking?" He says, "I talk to myself." I stand in front of the mirror and speak English. It helps. I think this is a good idea. I want to try this too. After school, I go to my football training again. I meet my new friends. We speak English together. We talk about football. We talk about food. We talk about our homes. Sometimes I say words in a funny way, but they understand me. They help me say it better. One boy from Japan says, "Your pronunciation is good." I say, "Thank you."